Hi there, I'm Becky Hammond and welcome to Isogo TV. Wherever you are on your strengths journey, I want to help you take your greatest strengths and apply them to your everyday work and your everyday life for more thriving success, more energizing moments, less frustration all the way around. And if you joined me for last week, then you know that this is part 2 of a 4-week series where we're diving into eradicating frustration on our teams and in our work so that we can not only be more productive and get to the outcomes that we're looking for, but that we can enjoy coming to work every day. And as we talked about last week, a lot of this frustration happens with the people that are around us, because of the people that are around us. So today, in episode 38, Eradicate Frustration in Your Team, Be Heard, we're going to be talking about those influencers on the bus. Those people that help our voice to be heard, both outside our team and inside our team. So let's dive in. So today we're bringing back that bus. You might remember from last episode that we talked about this little guy in the driver's seat, that this bus represents our team and that everybody has an individual seat on the bus, a unique role to play. And today we're diving into the influencers who are sitting on the bus. And actually, you might notice that they're actually not sitting on the bus. They are a little outside of the bus. And it's not that they don't have a seat on the bus, but that oftentimes they are up and moving when they are around and operating in the way that they do best. Because people whose strengths or whose dominant kind of position on a team falls in the influencing category are those who are helping the team reach our larger audience. They are making the voice of the team known. And they are saying that the direction that this little guy is taking us is a good one. And they're compelling and they're convincing and they're helping us all inside the team and outside of the team be on board with the direction that we're going. When you look at the 34 StrengthsFinder themes, there are about 8 of them that fall into this influencing domain. They are activator, command, communication, competition, maximizer, self-assurance, significance, and woo. And each one of these is helping the team do 2 things. One is the team itself, helping it communicate and its value and its purpose to the outside. We're reaching a broader audience. They're making our message known. And then inside the team, they are igniting. They are enrolling. They're making sure that people are getting on board and that we are starting to move the bus. They're like, if they have to reach over and the executor's hand and turn the ignition, they will do that because they really want us to just get going, knowing that if we start driving, we're actually going to get to our goal even faster. And there are some things that these strengths in this domain, these influencing domain, need in order to really thrive. One of those things is validation. They kind of need feedback about how they're doing. To be connected to a cause is another one, so that they can see that kind of what they're doing is leaving a legacy or making a bigger difference. They need people that will listen to them. They need an audience. They are going to be the ones who are talking. They need some time often to verbal process and in an environment where that is okay and that's accepted. They need people who are supporting them to seek excellence in what they do, and that it's okay to kind of move with momentum. You know, one of the people in my life that I think really exhibits this influencing domain amazingly well is a friend of mine named Tracy. And she has 4 out of her 5 themes, StrengthsFinder themes, in the influencing domain. She leads with achiever, and then it's followed by activator, communication, maximizer, and woo. And one of the things that I love about her is that I could just sit and listen to her for hours, I feel, because her stories are compelling and she by the end of the time that you're listening to her, you just want to get on board with whatever she's talking about and do whatever she's doing. Yeah, let's do it. And if she's thinking about starting a group or bringing people together, she doesn't just think about it forever. She does it. She actually gets started on doing the things that she says are a good thing to do. If there's a goal out there, the driver is driving towards that goal, she's the one that says, okay, let's get started. And I just love the way that she just naturally reaches a larger audience, naturally allows kind of the group or the purpose to be known in a compelling and strongly communicated way. And so if you have a lot of your strengths that fall into this influencing domain, or you feel like, yeah, you know what, that really might be my role on a team, that maybe I am this person who has a seat, but kind of likes the social variability of just being up and out of it, that you're willing to take charge. Not that you have to take charge, but that you're willing and able to do that, so that the team and the value of the team and the direction we're going is known, and that everyone inside and outside the team knows that direction is a good one. So let's use this. And like last week, we're gonna start with 3 steps. The first step is about you. If you feel like you might fall into this influencing domain, then now you know that this could be your unique contribution to the team. That you could more intentionally bring this to your team, your meetings, your projects. And you have an idea of what environment is going to be ideal for you, for these strengths to really thrive. What are some of the things that you actually need in order for these strengths to show up? And then step 2, it's about others. And like I said last week, this is the most important step towards eradicating frustration. It's really recognizing where the people around you sit on the bus as well. And if they fall into this influencing domain, this week is the week to recognize them for that. It could be as easy as a conversation that you pass in the hall, like, hey, I really appreciate how you get things going in our meetings. Even if sometimes that impatience bothers you, because you see that their contribution helps move things forward. And then step 3 is just to watch all 4 parts of this series so that you have an idea of where all seats on the bus are located, so that you understand what are the different roles and what does it mean that our strengths bring to our team, so that you can be on the way to eradicating frustration and increasing productivity and enjoying coming to work every day. So if you have a question about this domain or the last one, or just this concept in general, or you want to talk about some frustration that's happening at your own work, I would love for you to reach out to me. You can reach me over at Twitter or Facebook at IsogoStrong, or over at my website at isogostrong.com. Thank you for being a part of this movement. By watching Isogo TV, you're showing that you want to be a part of this movement to eliminate hate and strife and unnecessary frustration that happens every day in our work and our lives that can be changed if we recognize our own strengths, the strengths of the people around us, and really live and appreciate those strengths. So if Isogo TV has been something that you've enjoyed, or if this has helped you, I would love for you to rate, review, and share. Rate and review over at iTunes, and then share. Share virtually in your social network circles, or just with the person next to you, or somebody else on your team that needs to understand their position on the bus, or your position on the bus, so that you can appreciate each other more and take steps towards eradicating frustration in your teams. So thanks for joining me here today, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next week for part 3 on Isogo TV.